A mysterious car circling the quiet lanes of Bukit Timah sparked more than just curiosity. It triggered a rapid police investigation that ended with 3 foreigners behind bars, just 27 hours after the first break-in was reported. In one of the fastest cross-agency crackdowns we've seen in recent times, this case has become a textbook example of how citizen vigilance, combined with swift police response, can stop international crime in its tracks. So how did it all happen, and what does it mean for the rest of us? You're watching 2230, where we bring you the most gripping true stories from Singapore and around the world. Over the weekend of May 9th and 10th, 3 homes in Bukit Timah, specifically in Cluny Park, Dunearn Close and ENG Neo Avenue, were targeted in a string of housebreakings. These aren't your average homes. They are high-value private residences in one of Singapore's most affluent districts. Yet the culprits managed to bypass security systems and CCTV, at least initially. But this story takes a sharp turn thanks to the sharp eyes of a mother and her teenage son. Madam Tan and her 16-year-old son Shane Lee were out for a walk when they spotted something odd, a car making repeated rounds through their estate. It didn't belong. It didn't look familiar. And something about it didn't sit right with them. Instead of brushing it off, they took down the license plate number. The next morning, when news of a nearby break-in surfaced, they called the police immediately. That single act of awareness became a catalyst. Within hours, the police launched a multi-departmental operation involving the Tanglin Police Division, the Police Intelligence Department, Special Ops Command, and even UAV drones from the home team. By May 11th, within just 27 hours of the first report, 3 foreign men were arrested. Their identities? A 60-year-old dual citizen of Spain and Colombia, a 51-year-old Mexican national, and a 48-year-old dual Mexican-Colombian citizen. They weren't here to visit Singapore's attractions. They were allegedly part of a well-organized transnational burglary operation. Authorities found over $18,800 in mixed currencies, including euros and US dollars, a circular power saw possibly used for forced entry, assorted stolen jewelry, and a vehicle likely used in the crime. What's more disturbing? These criminals weren't caught by accident. It took technology, human intelligence, and fast interagency cooperation. And it also took citizens who cared enough to speak up. Madam Tan and Shane Lee were later honored with certificates of appreciation for their vital tip-off. Their story reminds us that crime prevention doesn't just start with the police, it starts in the community. Would you have done the same in their shoes? As for the suspects, they now face charges under Section 451 of the Penal Code for housebreaking and theft with common intention. If found guilty, they could be jailed for up to 10 years and fined. So here's a question for you to ponder. Have we become too reliant on digital surveillance and forgotten the power of good old-fashioned awareness? Are we as attentive as we should be to unfamiliar activity in our own estates? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you value detailed breakdowns of important news that affect your safety, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who should hear this, and subscribe to 2230 for more real stories that matter.